リアリティを汚すフィクションだ。
ビジョンドライバ
ー。よって私が抹消する。
ゲイザーログイン。
変身。
インストール。イノベーション&コントロール。ゲイザー。
あなたは退場よ、ジーン。
グレー2ログイン。
変身。
インストール。アンハーフコントロールドア。グレー
2 Ahoy mga katotoys and welcome to Tune R, and today we will unbox this DX Vision Driver. Before we start, this video was brought to you by Playback Toys by Hobby Ali. So if you want to have this DX Vision Driver or any Kamen driver, just visit their Facebook and check those items there. To give you a brief idea of what's this DX Vision Driver, it came from the Kamen Rider series, which is the Kamen Rider Gazer. This driver possesses more than one version of Kamen Rider. So depends on the status or position of the DGP officer for the version of the Kamen Rider. So if you are a game master, definitely you become the Kamen Rider Glare. And then if you are a producer, you will become the Kamen Rider Gazer. Being a game master under the DGP management, he is the one in charge in setting up the game setup, the rules, the settings, the handicap, and so on and so forth. Also, if you are the wearer of this driver, you can also have the access to enter to the room of the goddess of creation. And that's all for our Kamen Rider Gazer. So now let's proceed with unboxing. And there you go mga katotoys, we have now here the box art of this DX Vision Driver. So first thing that I noticed here is that, like I said, there are two versions of Kamen Rider possessed by this driver. So we have the Kamen Rider Glare, and of course we have here the Kamen Rider Gazer. And with this box, of course, we have here the image of Kamen Rider Glare. And the name of the driver, Vision Driver, of course, DX. Okay, from Bandai Namco under the Kamen Rider Gazer series. And we have also another Bandai logo here. And we're seeing here the catchphrase of the driver, dominate a system. Okay, the image of this Vision Driver, and released last 2022. On the other side, we're seeing here, okay, the Kamen Rider Glare 2 catchphrase. I have full control over. Okay, by the way, Glare 2 is another version because there's a new wearer or user of this driver. And of course, for the back side of this box, another version of this driver user, rather, it's Kamen Rider Gazer, and with a catchphrase of innovation and control. And now let's check what's inside of the box. Okay, so we have here of course, the belt cover for the accessories and the belt strap. So there's no extension for this kit, and the color is very borahe. Okay, you know what I mean. And we have here the card holder. So this one. So please, I think you need to have careful keeping this one because there's no spare for this one. Okay. And of course, the driver itself, the Vision driver, and need to peel off this protective plastic. Okay, so as you can see, okay, the design is pretty straightforward, big but not that bulky. Okay, okay, and it's a unique design for me. So we have here the finger scan. I don't know how sensitive it is. And we have here the card slot for this one. Okay. Let's see how it works. Okay. Upon synthesizing this manual, which is still and always in Japanese format, it seems that it's I think it's pretty straightforward to activate and access. So then again, it requires 3 AA batteries. Oops, that's going to include this. Again, I'm using NL Pro, the Canaman. So we have the power button here. Okay, again, power button. Okay, Vision driver. So that's the start of the effect of this driver. So all you have to do is to press this fingerprint scanner like this. Okay, and then use this card. Okay, like this. So that's for Kamen Rider Glare. Okay, so again, you're going to press this again for the. So that's the hacking on. Okay, hacking on. Well, seems that this finger scan is properly working, no lags. I'm trying to check if I'm going to touch other devices. So it's still working. So other devices or other medium to touch this finger scan. Let's do with the stick. Stick is not working. Okay, so this is a metal, it's working. How about the plastics? So here you have your plastics. Plastics is not working, okay? So it works on a metal and radio skid. As for the mechanism of this driver, so yeah, aside from this finger scan, you have here the swiping panel for this card, of course. But the good thing with this card is that this is a panel card props, so there's no electronic material embedded to this one. So if you're going to swipe it here, will respond for another sound feature. But the trigger for that sound feature is that if you're going to see that lever over there, that will trigger the sound feature like this. Okay, something like that. So if you're going to swipe it with some thin card or whatsoever, you can also activate that sound feature as well. Moving on, so if you're going to swipe this again for the finishing move, and there you go for the finishing move. Actually, for the moves, I think you only have here for the hacking and for the finishing move right here. And of course, like the box said, you have 3 versions of Kamen Rider here, which is the Glare. Okay, that's the shutdown button. So Gazer and Glare 2. If you're going to use other versions of Kamen Rider, all you have to do is to tap this finger scan button in multiple ways to pick which version. So like this. So from here, this is Kamen Rider Glare. Okay. Okay, and then next up, Gazer, and then for the last, so this is for Glare 2, which is I think Daroba uses it, or the other game master. Okay, so again, you can tap it faster like this. Okay, if I want to use Glare 2, or if I want to use Gazer, and that's all for the feature and effect of this driver. So yeah, like I said, the design itself is pretty straightforward. It's big, but it's not bulky. So it's I think it's one of the awesome design of the rider belt or the DX driver. And then though you need to be careful with this large panel, because it's a full glass transparent panel, so you need to use this microfiber cloth just in case you touch it with your fingers, so that to avoid the glare technically. Okay, so now you need to also to avoid bumping with this surface. I think it's fragile. I don't know how hard it is or how durable it is, but at least avoid to bump it to avoid the scratches. Okay, as for this one, okay, so fortunately you have this DX driver for the Vision driver. You cannot use this one not unless you have the other buckle of Kamen Rider Gits, like the Boost or the Zombie buckle or the Magnum buckle. So you can run the buckles here by inserting the pegs right here, and then pressing also the button or the lever of that buckle to activate the sound features of that buckle. Anyway, so if you're going to use different buckles, it will run and register some images related to that buckle. So you're going to use boost buckle, there's some kind of image with this panel similar to boost. So since this is a LED panel style, so it can form a pixelated image related to that buckle that you use. Again, if you are interested to have this vision driver, all you have to do is to visit Playback Toys by Hobby Ali. So you will find this driver from that Facebook page. So, and other Kamen Rider drivers. So you can browse those items to Playback Toys and check them, message them if you want to order some of these drivers. And this is DX Vision Driver. Until next time here in Tune R, may the toys be with you.